Live from inside Weingart Stadium in East Los Angeles, the home of the ELAC Huskies. We send you special greetings inside SoCalCollegeSports.com alongside the former Sierra JC alumni. His name is Alex Randolph. Alex, how you doing tonight, man?
I'm doing good, Jay. Thank you for having me.
Thanks for coming on tonight to the broadcast for us. It's the Huskies of East Los Angeles against the Antelope Valley Marauders. ELAC 1-1. The Marauders are 0-2. Bravo kick it away from right to left. A spiraling kick is at the 15-yard line for the Marauders, and a missed tackle on the far sideline. And there'll be a short gain for AVC on that far sideline. Ball at the 25-yard line. So begin for Coach Perry Jalika for the Marauders, looking for their first win 2017. They're led by a freshman quarterback, number 12, Armani Eden. 6 foot 165, so he's a skinny guy, Alex. So we'll see what he can do tonight against the very heavy front for the ELAC Huskies. So 1st and 10, the 25.
Coming out of a pistol formation here.
So 2 receivers left, tight on the right for the Marauders. Fake the run on the outside. Nice little pass to John Johnson to the 31-yard line. Before being pushed out by Chad Earl. So first down, gain of 6. Now 2nd down and 4 for AVC. They're somewhat of a slow starting team as AVC. They struggle to get off the gates early, but they do score, but not very much. They average 12.5 points per game. So the Marauders in their burgundy pants, somewhat gray and red tops, red numbers, white helmets. 2nd and 4, and a short gain through the ground by number 38, DJ Payne. Payne from Boron, California.
And that looks like enough to move the sticks right there.
So the little cheap dive up the gut goes to the 36-yard line. 1st and 10 Marauders. They lost at San Diego Mesa 24-7. ELAC lost at Allen Hancock 21-13. So both teams on a one-game slide. A's lost their first 2 games. One at home, one on the road. So 1st and 10. 36 loss for the ELAC lineman. Cut back by Payne, going left to right to 40, 45. And he slips out at the 46-yard line. Nice move by Payne. Somewhat shifty so far on this drive.
That is now 3 run plays in a row by this Antelope Valley team who hasn't ran the ball too well this year, scoring absolutely 0 touchdowns on the ground.
So maybe a new adjustment in game number 3, Alex, maybe. Might see a rush touchdown tonight, maybe.
Fingers crossed.
You can only hope for the best. So 1st and 10, once again, for Antelope Valley, right hash. 4-man front for Huskies, looking to blitz, they will.
Man coverage on the outside.
Throws, nice little pass to the outside, back to Johnson, another first down for AVC. So the spread offense, they're a throwing team, and you're seeing live throws early on for the Marauders. So back to Johnson, the man from Warner Robins, Georgia, Northside High School, great. Led his high school in catches, yards, and touchdowns. So he's a pretty good ball player from Georgia. 2 receivers right for AVC. Fake the run to Payne to the outside. Eden to the 30, to the 25. Still going. How about that? Armani Eden got a nice gain. Another long first down for the Marauders.
That was a great read right there. Reading the DN and being able to pull that ball out last minute like that.
So they say don't go up so far upfield if you're a D lineman, and he got the bait, and he read it wrong.
Exactly. He showed his hips the wrong way.
So 20-yard line inside the red zone. Now the Marauders opening drive of the ball game. Just 2 minutes old here in the first quarter from Weingart Stadium. 0-2 are the Antelope Valley College Marauders.
There's the blitz.
Throwing left, and another man with a reception to that far sideline. That was made by Jordan Wayne. Jordan Wayne from Paducah, Kentucky. The middle of nowhere in Kentucky, pretty much 4 hours outside Lexington, the land of cornfields.
This ELAC defense is running one high safety, and everyone's on man, and they're packing the box. So this early run has really helped out this Antelope Valley team being able to throw the ball now.
And it keeps them somewhat on their toes when you're playing up in the box with 7 guys, and they're not really getting on the quarterback. So tie and right, Johnson on the near side. First and goal, AVC. Back to Payne, got to the 5-yard line. That was made by Trevor Kuhneman. Just had his 3rd child last week. That's why he didn't play against Alan Hancock. Had a nice young daughter, healthy daughter. 6 pounds, 2 ounces for Trevor. So congrats to him and his family. Up front for the Huskies, Kuhneman, Diallo, and Vea up front. The 3 linemen, the 3-3-5 stack defense for Bobby Godinez's squad. Second and goal from the 5. Back to Payne, a fake run to Payne. Throw in the end zone. A man is caught. A touchdown, Marauders. Cahill, Canada, with his first reception tonight.
And that is now Armani's 5th touchdown on the year.
So a very smooth drive, 75 yards, and it only took 3 minutes and 35 seconds. Talk about too easy to score if you're the ELAC defense.
No penalties, no plays for a loss. That was a very successful drive.
So on for the PAT, a low snap. The kick is up, and the kick is good by Dylan Mogadam. So 11:22 to go in the first quarter. AVC 7, ELAC, nothing on SoCalCollegeSports.com. Benched last week due to a rough start. 2 picks at Alan Hancock. They lost by 8. They were down 21-6 in the 4th quarter with 9 minutes left. And ELAC had a nice scoring drive. They had ball with a minute left and could not get in the end zone to tie again at 21. So Phil Tran, 4 wide, running back to his left. It's Nick Hudson, and he's getting nowhere.
Going nowhere.
Robert Robinson with the meet and greet. Man from Palmdale, sophomore, 6'2", 230. Has a 4.6 40 speed. For Jeff Satterfield, the defensive coordinator for the Marauders.
2nd and 12 now for this ELAC offense.
So a loss of 2 for Hudson. Hudson last week, 8 carries, 41 yards, 1 touchdown. Fake the pass to draw Hudson again. Gets a nice gain upfield, 2 to 33. So gets maybe those yards back and some more. So maybe a total of 4 official yards for Nick Hudson.
Nick is averaging about 4.2 yards a carry this year, so he's not doing bad. He's getting his touches, and he leads his rushing with 2 touchdowns.
Yeah. So gets a start over Lavelle Thompson, who had a rough week last week. Only 4 carries, 9 yards. That's what, a 2.1 yard per carry rate? Not great. 3rd and long for the Huskies. Tran in the shotgun. The snap at the belt. Fakes a left. A fumble football. Phil Tran dropped the football at the 30-yard line, and ABC with the football right back. With the recovery, 91, Sidney Wagner, the freshman nose guard for the defense. So give the ball right back to Armani Eden, who looked so comfortable that first drive of the ball game. So not a good start for ELAC at home in game 2 at Weingart Stadium. They won their first game over OCC 31-22. So 1st and 10 for Armani Eden. Did not have incompletion on that first drive. He was 5 for 5. On that scoring drive, a touchdown pass to Cahill, Canada. His first of the season. Sophomore receiver, number 88. And a flag on the play. Might be delayed game on ABC, and it is. Back him up 5 yards. So 1st and 15 for the Marauders. So if you're ELAC, Alex, what's one thing you want to change up in this first quarter?
They just don't look they're a tempo team, so they need to get the ball and get that run game going, because once that run game gets started, they'll be able to bring in the defense, bring in the linebackers up. They'll be able to throw that little pot pass that they like.
So 1st and 15, give it to Payne, and he got nothing but a meet and greet from the entire Husky defense. Kuhneman, Diallo, Vea, Hill was over there as well. Garrett Rogers will say hello to you too. So a nice team tackle to be clear for the Husky defense. So no gain, 2nd down and 15 to go from the 35. Eden with Payne behind him by 2 yards. Another run, make it a fake, a run. It'll be a deep ball for Canada, and it's intercepted in the end zone. How about that? A deep ball that was just hanging there for dear life, and it was caught by ELAC defender. That was Trayvon Burdick, I believe, number 8. With the INT, his first pick of the season, so it must be Christmas. Good turnovers for both sides, one for ABC now and one for ELAC as well.
That was very much needed right here. If they can get a solid drive together, they won't need to worry at all.
So Phil Tran, another chance in the first quarter. 9:21 remaining. ABC 7, ELAC nothing. 75-degree night here in Monterey Park. Different than week 0's game in the mid-90s, the entire game against OCC. Give it to Nick Hudson to the 25 and twirling down. Correction, but that Lavelle Thompson with the carry, his first carry tonight for ELAC. Bit some pushing and shoving up front from the lineman. Luis Gonzalez, number 71, saying what's going on here. Eric Jones, Earl Allen, Daniel Price, and Antonio Saucedo for ELAC front.
This Antelope Valley team is not respecting the deep ball right now.
Tran will fake a little option pitch to the outside. Cut back by Thompson, 30-yard line, still going, and he is pushed down the 31-yard line. A first down for ELAC. So the carry was by Marquise Arnold. First carry tonight. He will be to the left of Tran. And hold it right there. A timeout on the field. See what the issue is. So we're trying to fix the shot, the game clock to our far right. Looks to be 8:30 left on the game clock. So it should be 8:42 maybe. We'll see. So still working on that game up. We'll come right back on SoCalCollegeSports.com.
So we got 3 receivers to the right here.
So trips right for Phil Tran, the freshman from Bishop May High School. A bad pass on 1st and 10. Threw it very wide on the outside. Incomplete, 2nd and 10. They were looking for Hassani Cartwright. First time seeing him, one of the backup receivers, 61-95, a freshman receiver from Los Angeles. 2nd and 10. Might be delay a game on the offense. Took a little bit too long to get it going. So a false start. So no delay a game, false start on the man who's they were throwing to. Cartwright. He'll come out for a mental mistake. So 2nd down and 15 to the 27. So back up ELAC. Trying to get to the 42. So Phil Tran in the pistol. Good snap at the belt. Looking to throw. He will keep it and run downfield, and he might get a yard past the line of scrimmage. So a gain of 6, but with that penalty, you're backed up and only got 1 yard officially, and a late flag comes in.
It is starting to get a little chippy out there.
A little bit. Not a good start if it's on ELAC. I'll put it that way.
If you blow a 3rd and 9 possibility right now to make it 3rd and
14.
4, yeah.
Not good. So we'll see the official call there. Some new subs come in for ABC. Defensive front, a 4-3 front. They've allowed 25 points per game. Unsportsmanlike conduct on the defense, so a good break for ELAC, 15 yards and a first down. So you're backed up with the false start. Now you have a first down with an ejection.
And you brought up a good point about the subs. With both these teams being a kind of a fast tempo pace, it's going to be these number 2 and some of these number 3 guys are going to have to actually come up and show up in the play today for both sides.
And luckily, it's a cool night. Unlike last time, it was beaming hot, so you had a lot of subs in that first home game. Tonight will be a little bit more, I would say, realistic with subs. Maybe your second team, defense or offense, not your third and fourth team guys. So ball at midfield with that unsportsmanlike conduct penalty from the AVC defense and an ejection as well. Not sure who was on, but a player has been thrown out for the Marauders. So 1 man short for Jeff Satterfield's defensive front. Still trying to get this clock going properly for the slight delay. So trying to get the guy ejected for AVC. Trying to see who it is on that far sideline. Don't see it yet. But anyway, ready to go. 1st and 10 from midfield, or the 49 to be exact, for Filtran. Flanker right, Hudson and Thompson. And the run will not get anywhere. Might have lost a yard. Another nice meet and greet. Julian Cueto, freshman from Carrollton, Texas, with the first man gets him. And also Terrell Davis, number 36, in the area as well.
This D-line is getting a very, very good jump off the ball.
Very physical 4-man front in a 4-3 defense. 2nd down and 10, no gain. Arnold flanks out to the left in motion. Nice pass from Tran and almost intercepted in the secondary by Tyrone Barnes. 5'10" sophomore from Lancaster had the somewhat shaky hands back deep for the Marauders. So it's now 3rd and long. Bringing it Antoine Fields in the left slot for the Huskies. Under 7 to go here in the first quarter. ABC 7, ELAC nothing. Phil trying to throw on 3rd and 10. Low short pass, might be a first down and more, and it will be. 2.
That looked like Isaiah Araujo? Is that how you pronounce his name?
Araujo, yep. Nice gain. Gain of 18 yards for Araujo. His 4th catch of the season for ELAC and Dwan Drummer's offensive squad, the coordinator for the offense for ELAC this year. Still 4 wide, 2x2 for Phil Tran in the all-black jerseys. On 1st and 10, screen pass to the outside. That's Jamal Tate, and he got no gain. Duran Ramsey with the tackle. He had 5 tackles last week against San Diego Mesa. So 2nd and 10 from the 31. Tran gets a snap, looking to throw. Takes a big shot and a should-be catch that was dropped at the 10-yard line. They were going back to Kenny Allen this time, and this time he didn't call it in. He's a big play threat for the Huskies. 1 touchdown here, 88-yard strike in game 1 against Orange Coast College. He was held in check last week. 3 receptions, only 33 yards through the air. And their 8-point loss on the road. So 3rd and 10 for ELAC. Flanker in motion right to left. It's Thompson. A screen back to Hudson. And a nice recovery by the AVC defense. Noah Hopper with the tackle. So 4th and 10. Looks like they're going to go for it due to a short side of the field. Too long for a field goal, too short for a punt. So might as well just say go ahead.
In pregame, the kickers were kicking, and he was struggling from about, I'd say, 35 yards out. So
right, it's about 45, so that's a bit out of his reach of Kevin Bravo, the freshman kicker. So 4th down and 10 to go. Tran, a draw. Hudson might have the first down with that nice little detection.
Oh, wow.
And he's still going inside the 15-yard line. So he had 10 for sure, but his legs kept turning and turning and turning. And got an extra 6 yards inside the ELAC red zone.
Great help from the offensive line, being able to get up and help push his running back.
Now, you're a USC fan, right?
Of course.
Remember the old Notre Dame Matt Leinart push?
The Bush push?
Yes.
Was it called?
Yes.
I do remember that. I don't know what you're talking about.
Same type of thing. Not saying the bad thing, but it's always a nice little push.
Of course.
1st and 10 for Phil Trent. He got chopped up at the 11-yard line. Wagner again with the stop. He had 1 sack in his first 2 games he has played in this season for the Marauders. He has 2 sacks in total this year. So 2nd down and 9 to go from the 11, trying to get to inside the 2. So Hudson moves from right to left behind Phil Tran. His parents are here, also his brothers and cousins with him as well in the stands. Screen to Hudson to his left, and he lost 4 yards.
Well covered.
Great defense.
Tyron Barnes was right there for that tackle.
And you're seeing his defense swarm from sideline to sideline. Good sign of seeing from a team that's 0-2. So 3rd down and a long way to go from the 15, trying to get inside the 5 to the 3.
Isn't ELAC predominantly a pretty good home team as well?
They are. The past 2 years, they've only lost 1 home game at Vanguard Stadium in the last 2 seasons. That was against OCC. And the 3rd and 12, and they maybe get a yard for Hudson. So a nice blitz from the Marauders. That was Wagner again. Marquise Allen, the backup nose guard with the stop. So we're seeing a lot of good signs from the AVC linemen against the ELAC run. So a long field goal for Kevin Bravo, about 35 yards from the right hash. Trying to get the first points tonight. Good snap, the hold, and a low kick that won't get there. So with 3:20 to go in the first quarter, AVC with the good defensive stop. They lead 7-0 on SoCalCollegeSports.com. So after the missed field goal by Kevin Bravo, get the ball right back to the Marauders. 25, make a 20-yard line for Amani Eden, man from West Palm Beach, Florida. Payne behind him, give it to Payne, and he got a gain of 1. TJ Diallo with the stop. So 2nd down and 9 for DJ. So Payne, a leading ball carrier for the Marauders. 12 carries, 44 yards, so not the most effective run team so far, but they're making the attempt tonight in this one. 2nd down and 9, a good blitz from ELAC, and Payne will not get a whole lot of yards, but with the second effort, he might get 1 or 2. So you had Quarles and Hill with the blitz from their linebacker spots, and they miss a tackle on Payne, who looked to be stopped behind the line. So after all that, the blitz and all, Payne somehow mustered up 3 yards. So 3rd down, and you can say about a long 6. The 24 trying to the 30-yard line for Eden. 3rd down snap, looking to throw, avoids the sack, throws it to the sideline, and it might be potential grounding because he was still in the tackle box. But we'll see the official ruling. Took a shot, though, on that pass attempt. They were looking for their backup receiver, Paris Jones. Small freshman, only 5'7", 160 to wake up. So no flag has been waved off. So 3rd, make it 4th down and 6. So bring out special teams for Coach Perry Jalika for the first time. So back deep.
Looks like Dontavius Hall, a sophomore, is back there.
So Magadam will kick it away.
He's got 4 receptions on the year so far. Let's see if he can make an impact on the special team side of the ball right now.
He had one nice return here against OCC of 25 yards, but it was called back via a holding penalty. A kick to the left by Magadam will not lead to return for Dion Hall. We'll see where they spot the football at the 45-yard line. So a 35-yard punt for the ELAC offense, a short field, only down by 7. 2:05 to go in the first quarter. Charlie with Alex Randolph on SoCal College Sports. Game 2 for us on this same website and stream. Thanks for tuning in to us. Gave you 5 games of ELAC Husky football. Late guy comes in late for the ELAC offense. That was Kenny Allen. Will now go to the far sideline. On the shot clock, you have 15 seconds for Philip Tran. 1st and 10, 45 for Phil Tran. In the pocket, gonna look to throw. Still looking, takes a shot and somehow finds a man, but incomplete. Once again, Tyron Barnes with the pass breakup.
He's been all over the field defensively today so far, making solo tackles, breaking up plays. Almost had an interception earlier today.
He almost did. He probably should have. But that's why he plays defense. No harm, no foul, though. Just saying. If he had hands, he'd play offense, right?
Of course.
They were looking for Jamal Tate on 1st down. So we're on 2nd down. Nice cutback to the far side. Wow. Still going for ELAC. 45, 40, 35, and tripped up. Cameron Johnson. Should have been getting a 5. He got a little more than 5 yards and a 1st down. He got 15 yards.
That could be exactly what they needed right there. Get the ball on the other side of the 50, now be able to start making some plays.
Bring back in Lavelle Thompson to the right of Phil Tran, the man with the white long sleeve shirt, bright white socks, and bright red cleats.
A little bit of the rainbow right there.
Might be. Screen to Lavelle, and he won't get anything. A body slam at the 35-yard line. Noah Hopper saying, "You might have nice shoes, not nice enough for me." 2nd down and a graceful 1, being nice for Lavelle. To the 34. 2nd down and 9. Trying to get inside the 25 to the 24. Still down by 7. Under 45 seconds to go in the first quarter. Still 2 by 2. Tran. 2nd down carry for Lavelle. Tripped up by Hopper again after a gain of 5 to the 30-yard line, make it 26. So 25 seconds. No hurry for ELAC offense. So going from tempo to slow tempo now.
Exactly, yeah. They're still not huddling up, but they're not getting the ball off as fast as they're used to.
So 17 seconds and the clock still ticking. Tick, 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 tick. Under 10 now for Phil Tran. 3rd down and about 4 to go. Snap with 5 seconds left to Thompson. Thompson with a 1st down carry. Got 5 yards, what he needed to get a 1st down. Now probably do it for the first quarter, and it will. The end of 1 from Weingart Stadium in ELAC. AVC 7, ELAC Huskies, nothing on SoCalCollegeSports.com. 24-yard line, begin the second quarter for ELAC, down by 7. Phil Tran in the pocket, looking deep in the end zone. Jump ball out of bounds.
He had his man in the slot open within 6-7 yards of that play starting. He just missed him.
They were looking for Kenny Allen at number 9 and just let him out of bounds at the back post. It was high enough for the receiver, but he was left out of bounds, so incomplete. Second down from the 24-yard line, trying to get to the 14-yard line. So Tran barking out signals to Thompson. You move Tate from left to right in the slot. Tran will keep it. It'll be an option pitch to Thompson, 20, 15. Thompson going down to the 10-yard line. And a first down, make it 1st and goal, Huskies.
That was a fantastic block by Jamal Tate in the slot, being able to cut that nickel corner, being able to open that for about 4 or 5 more yards.
So take out Eric Jones Jr., bring back in Anibal Corona up front for the ELAC lineman front, number 70. So 1st and goal, Huskies, looking for their first score of the game.
I say keep running the ball. If it's not broke, don't fix it.
Yeah. I would agree, too. Make them stop your best option right now. That's Lavelle Thompson. Behind Tran by 2 yards. Shot clock at 1, and they won't get the play off. So delay a game for Phil Tran. The freshman mistake again. That's his one concern. He does have a lot of delay of games, even with this spread offense. Wow, they give him a timeout. That's a miracle for Coach Bobby Godinez.
Wow.
We'll take one with them. 4:09 to go in the half. AVC leading 7-0 on SoCalCollegeSports.com. So home cooking is in full effect in ELAC tonight. Should have been a delayed game, but it's not. But and again, who's really counting? 1st and goal for Phil Tran. Lavelle Thompson with the carry to the 10 and cutting back to the 7-yard line. But a late flag comes in, might be holding on the ELAC offensive line. They had a flag right at the line of scrimmage, so it must be on the team in black and green. Get the official ruling on the field. And so holding on the offense. So I guess the old karma's in full effect. You miss the leg game, you get a holding call next play after that. So 1st and long on this 1st and goal series for ELAC. Long drive, play number 9 for East Los Angeles. So Phil Tran, 11 of 28 last week. 1 touchdown, 2 picks. The option, Thompson, 15 to the 13. And Lavelle was cutting back to pretty much all defenders on that last play. Daylon Smith with the tackle behind the line. Another loss for East Los Angeles.
If this AVC defense can hold them to another field goal attempt,
that's a win for them.
That is an absolute win for them.
So take out Nick Hudson. Bring in Dion Hall. We trips right for the Huskies from their 18-yard line. Tran, the snap, looking to throw right. He will over the defense, and they somehow find somebody at the 3-yard line. That looks to be Kenny Allen. No, actually it was Hall. So Hall with the catch on 2nd and long. So 3rd and goal from the 4. So gain of 15 yards for Dion with that reception. Tran, 3rd and goal to go. Snap, will keep it himself, and he will not get to the end zone. He could have gave it to Thompson. He could have walked into the end zone, but Tran said no thanks and got nothing for it.
4th and a football's length. What do you call here right now?
I would give it to Lavelle. Just my opinion.
I agree. I tried a hard count as well.
Maybe. It will be a timeout. Phil Tran is limping off the field. Not a good sign for the Huskies.
That left shoulder looks just to be dangling down right now.
He took that big shot from one of the defenders again. Once again, Wagner and Robinson. Timeout on the field, 28 to go in the second quarter. 7-0 ABC over ELAC on SoCalSports.com. So a timeout by ELAC. A new quarterback is in. George Amaya is in for Phil Tran. 4th and goal. 2 running backs in, Thompson and Hudson. Snap to Amaya. Hudson to the outside. Cuts back to his left. Tripped up. He will not get in the end zone.
Wow. Great defensive stand right there.
Wagner once again with another tackle for loss. That's his second tackle for loss tonight. Another huge stop for ABC on the road. Huge stop. However,
I wasn't a fan how that ball went so far outside on a run.
Right,
I mean, it's got to be a straight
if
punch.
you're going to run, at least go with a dive play.
Exactly.
You're trying to go north and south, not east and west with the ball, especially on 4th down. However, with the turn possession for ABC, they're at their own 4-yard line. Eating in the end zone with Payne behind him by 2 yards. Snap on 1st down. Give it to DJ. DJ gets to the line of scrimmage.
Being this far backed up in your end zone, this is when the pistol can be scary to run because you're already at your 2-yard line,
right,
plus that 5 yards back for the quarterback, plus that 3 yards back farther for the running back. It's going to be tough to see how this O-line really has to get a drive off the ball.
So we'll see how O-line does for the Marauders. Bit of a young for a couple of freshman linemen for them as well. Freshman left tackle and right tackle. Eden in his own end zone. It'll be a timeout called. So we'll take one with them. 11:40 to go in the half. ABC still holding on to a 7-0 lead here in East Los Angeles. Welcome back inside Weingart Stadium in East Los Angeles. Jolly with Alex Randolph. Antelope Valley against East Los Angeles College. 3C2A matchup showdown in preseason. Eden on 2nd down. Heady throws. Incomplete.
Rolling out away from your throwing arm is not easy to do.
Big hit by number 37, Garrett Rogers, the leading tackler for the Huskies. 17 total tackles for Coach Godinez's squad. The defensive coordinator as well for ELAC the past 2 years. 9-2 last year, 1-1 this year. So 3rd down and a long way to go. We'll call it about 9 yards So 3rd and 9 inside their own 4. Low snap, eating the throw. Going to throw right, and it's incomplete. Looking for John Johnson. Good defense on the outside by Torrey Wallace and also Tanner with double team. That'll lead to a punt. We remind you at halftime we'll be off momentarily due to the stream resetting, so come back after the reset at halftime between ELAC and AVC. Good ball game so far. Defense from both sides. Couple of stops, a 4th down stop, and also a tipped field goal try from AVC. Stop here by ELAC. Second punt from Macadam in his own end zone, and it's blocked. So that'll lead to a safety for the Huskies. Aubrey Mosley Laughlin with the block punt. It's now 7-2 AVC.
Looks like a baseball score right now.
I would agree. 7-2. AVC in the top of the 3rd. Alex. So that'll lead to a punt from AVC to ELAC. So you get points with your defense. So that may lead to a chance for the ELAC offense to maybe get a 9-point steal here if they can convert on offense, but they get the ball right back.
I'm really curious on how Phil's doing right now with that shoulder that looked at. He did come out last drive. I wonder how serious his shoulder injury is.
So we'll see how he's doing. Get the ball back. So ELAC will get the ball going from left to right. Right to left, not left to right. You have the safety drop kick from the 20-yard line. So 7-2. Only 3 minutes old in the 2nd quarter. Quiet 1st quarter for the ELAC offense. They were shut out at Allen Hancock in the 1st half. They scored in the 3rd and 4th quarters. One through the ground and one through the air. And the kick by Macadam will bounce at the 43 to the 40-yard line and picked up by Hudson. He will fall down at the 38-yard line. And we will not see Phil Tran on his drive. Bring back in Amaya.
This will be a good drive to prove himself. He doesn't have a touchdown. He doesn't have a pick so far. He is 6 for 20 on the year as of right now. So this will be a good point for him to try to prove himself into the starting lineup. So
Phil Tran, with his parents watching, leaves the game in the 1st quarter with a shoulder injury that we know of for now. We'll give you more info as we get it as the game goes on. 1st and 10 from the 37.5-yard line. 4-man front, no sign of blitz for Antelope Valley. Amaya throws to the right, high ball, and almost caught, but incomplete. They were looking for a Cartwright again on that right side, back in the ball game.
And as I look down on the sideline, Tran's pads are off, actually.
So that's not a good sign. He might be done for the game.
Taped up all on that left shoulder.
So 2nd down and 10 to go from the 30, trying to get to the 48. Amaya looks to throw, pumps twice, finds a man to the 50, to the 49, and dropped at the 47. So a gain of 13 yards on that left side. Isaiah Araujo again with the reception, 2nd tonight of the ball game. 1st down to ELAC. And we've seen a lot of slow pace tempo for the Huskies with Tran and now George Amaya. So still 4 wide, 2 on the left and 2 on the right. Fake to Hudson on the outside, a low throw and
great
somewhat
catch.
Caught, and
They're
it
gonna
is
give it to
caught.
him. That's
Nice catch by Kenny Allen. Sorry, Alex.
Oh, you're good. That's 3 passes in a row from a backup quarterback. So you could see, yes, with Phillip out is going to be different, but they still trust his backup quarterback.
So Amaya was a starter before coming to ELAC. He was at Compton College last year, so he has starters reps in him. It's now showing it with a new program. So a catch by Allen, gain of 6. Amaya will keep to the outside, trying to get around alignment and going backwards. Amaya with a big loss. Backed up at the other side of the 46-yard line. Ray J. Smith The freshman lineman saying, come here. So a huge loss. So 3rd and 15 for Georgia Maya and company. Down by 5, 7-2. 9:45 left in the half.
I'm looking for Kenny Allen on a deep shot here.
2-by-2 set of Maya pressure up the middle. Going to his left. Around him is Smith trying to get him. And he will get maybe a couple yards. And flags come all over the place. It might be holding. Had flags behind the line, so it must be on somebody in the black. Get the official ruling downstairs again, and as guilty as charged, a holding on the Husky line. It was a good delayed blitz from Smith, who was standing up behind the D line, then came around the center side of the line and got held up. Held up by Earl Allen, number 55, the center for the Huskies. So it is now 3rd down and 25 yards to go. They're at the 39-yard. Try and get to the 38.
There's not a lot of plays in the playbook for a 3rd and 29, I'll tell you that.
There's not. There is one play. A vert.
Yeah, jump ball, who's going to get it?
Yeah. Amaya will just give it a run to Hudson. And just for safety concerns, you get a gain of 3 just to not throw a pick. So a bad drive all the way around for the ELAC offense and a punt for the Huskies. Punting away will be Kevin Bravo, number 80 tonight. New number for Kevin tonight. He was in the 90s in game 1 here against Orange Coast College. Kick from Bravo, bit of a spiral at the bounce at a 30 to the 25, 20 to the 15. Wow. Nice friendly bounce inside the 10 to the 4 and down at the 3, making the 2-yard line. So a tough break for Paris Jones, who was back deep, let that ball roll 30-plus yards inside the 3-yard line. So another long field for Antelope Valley College. They still lead in the opening half on the road. Second road game for them this season. They played game 1 against the College of Kansas, a close ball game at home, lost by 12, 34-22. So 1st and 10 from their 3-yard line. So Kudaman with Diallo up front.
One high safety. You can see they're packing the box. 4 down linemen.
Eden for Payne to the 4-yard line. Got a gain of 1.
The hole was there. That was just a great tackle by that linebacker.
Great tackle by Garrett Rogers again. Making his presence felt. 6'4", 208-pound freshman. It's a big guy at the linebacker spot for the Husky front. They were ranked 20th in the JC polls last week for their loss at Allen Hancock. They're now ranked 25th. Low snap, eating the throw, looking right, going downfield, and a man has had the ball, was Johnson, and dropped it at the 14-yard line. Incomplete. 2nd down, make it 3rd and long to go. Third down and 9 for Eden. So Phil Tran out for tonight's ball game with a shoulder injury in the 1st quarter on the 3rd and goal opportunity that went awry for them. Didn't score at their own 3-yard line. 3rd and 9 to go. Eden the throw in the pocket, looking to his right, avoids the rush, gets a small pass, nice spin away by Jordan Wayne, but he is, however, a few yards short of that 1st down marker. He was somewhat pushed out by Rayshawn Rowland, number 16. So 4th down and 4 for Coach DeLicka. Now lead to a back-to-back punt.
Let's see if Deontavius Hall can make something happen right here.
He's at his own 45-yard line. So it should be a decent field regardless if he catches the ball or not. From this punt, 5 yards deep in the end zone from Mogadam. So not much pressure for the Huskies, and hold it right there. They call it dead. Might be a timeout on the punting team. So a timeout. The first timeout charged by ABC. 7.5 remaining in the first half. ABC leading ELAC 7-2 on SoCalCollegeSports.com. So we had an injury timeout after the timeout by ABC. Mosley Laughlin comes off with cramps to the sideline. Mogadale playing away on 4th and 4. Dion Hall back deep, a nice bounce picked up by Hall to the 42, to 40, 35, 30 to the outside, left sideline, and he was out of bounds at the 25.
You could tell he wanted that ball as soon as it hit the ground.
So a gain of 17 yards and a very short field for the backup quarterback, Georgia Meyer, in the offense of ELAC after a good return by Dion Hall. So Hudson with R in the backfield. Still a 5-point ball game to go on the first half. Kenny Allen on the near right by himself. So trips left. Hudson's flanking the left tackle, Luis Gonzalez, on the first down carry. The arm to the outside, 25 to the 23 to 21 to the 20. Gain of 5. Tackle was made by Jarmez Zuber, number 33. And a man is limping out there. Looks to be Arnold, so bring back in Hall. So some injuries tonight for the Huskies. So Hudson in short motion left to right.
They have a little 2 wings on this right here.
Amaya with the fake pass and another RPO, run pass options, a run, and a short gain. Short gain for Hudson. So Hall is out, Tate is back in. Bring back in Lavelle Thompson on 3rd and short. So we 3rd and 3 from the 19-yard, trying to get to the 16. 6:15 to go in the second quarter. ELAC, the safety in this quarter of ABC when they're at their own 2. Black punt. Thompson gets a nice gain inside the 15 to the 13, make it the 12, and a first down Huskies. So in the red zone one more time. Question is, can they score on this drive? They had a drive in the first quarter, led to a turnover on downs on 4th down. Amaya, first and down carry for Lavelle Thompson, spinning down to the 5 like a helicopter. Brought down by Noah Hopper. Bit of a dangerous hit, though, for both players. They both went opposite directions on that collision.
Amaya looks like he has total control in this offense right now.
He looks very poised. Not your ideal backup quarterback in the spread offense. Amaya with Hudson and Thompson in front of each other. Fake to Lavelle. Throw it to Hudson, and he wasn't there in plenty of time. There's an errant throw from Amaya. Defense was covering was Tyron Barnes out of the secondary. So still 3rd and goal. They get 3rd down and 6. Trying to get to the 2. So Amaya, 3rd down. Trying to get there 2. You move Hudson in motion left to right. Looking to blitz his ABC. Option, Thompson cuts back and gets to the 5-yard line. So gets a gain of 2. So another 4th down opportunity for the Husky offense. Do you go for it here?
Of course, you have to. Almost halftime. It's still a 1-possession game. If you don't get it, you'll have them backed up within the 5 like you have been the last 2 drives, and they haven't been able to do anything. So I definitely think you go for it right here.
Well, they heard your advice, and they're going to go for it. 4th down and about 3. Trying to get to 2 at their own 5-yard line.
I feel like this ball's going to go to the right side of the field right now. They're going to keep it boundary side.
So under 10 for Amaya. Clock at 5, 4, 3. Snap at 2. Fake to Thompson in the edge on a slant. Touchdown, Huskies.
That is Amaya's first touchdown pass of the year.
We'll see who caught that. Jamal Tate, first touchdown of the season on his 15th catch of the season. He had 8 catches last week for 70 yards, but none for Pater. That's his first score in 2 seasons. So Bravo will kick it away for the PAT. Kick is blocked. So a second time of a blocked kick of ELAC. So 4:20 to go in the half. ELAC with a 1-point lead, leading Antelope Valley 8-7 on SoCalCollegeSports.com. The one key bright spot for ELAC tonight has been long drives. They've had at least 2 10-play drives. This 10-play drive, make an 11-play drive, led to a touchdown. It's 8-7. ELAC over Antelope Valley College. Bravo kick it back to John Johnson, back deep at his own 12. He'll backpedal to his own 5. He'll go from there to the 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Cuts back and tripped up. Luckily, a saving tackle for the ELAC kickoff team. Tackle was made. We'll get the official ruling. That was by Alex Guerra, backup linebacker for the Huskies. So Marauders with a decent field this time. Inside the 27-yard line, going from right to left, middle of the field on this turf stadium. Bears since 1951. Eden at the snap at his kneecap, high throw over the head.
Where's for Jordan
Wayne.
Jordan Wayne on that one.
They threw it toward Aubrey Mosley Laughlin, who was behind him by at least a good 4 yards.
It's a great play call because these guys are in man coverage with one high safety. If you just run these 10-yard comebacks,
it's there.
It's there. You just have to have someone to make that throw.
The question is, will it be the freshman quarterback? We'll see. Fake to Payne to the outside, and a loss on that backward screen.
That was great coverage.
Paris Jones with the reception. Another great stop from that secondary, and that 3-3-5 defense for the Huskies. They fly around the field the entire ball game. Chad Earl again with the tackle behind the line. 3rd down, 11.
3 receivers to the bottom of your screen. Let's see if they try to go in field side with it.
From the right hash,
do.
going to the left hash, a backward scroll, and they won't get a first down. They were looking for Jeremy Kennedy, sophomore from Lake Worth, Florida. That's his first pass reception thrown to him, and he couldn't haul it in. He would have been 10 yards short if he caught it, so another punt. Their 3rd straight punt is AVC. So ELAC defense has been doing their job in this first half. Only 7 points on their first drive of the ball game. Since then, punt, block punt, and that's it. So a punt inside that far side to the 43-yard line. So 3 minutes and change for George Amaya, replacing Philip Tran, who left with an injury in the first quarter. Taking a shot by Sidney Wagner on 3rd and goal. He has not been back since. Amaya with a touchdown pass to Jamal Tate in the end zone a few moments ago to make it 8-7 ELAC Huskies. So 1st and 10 from the 42, left hash mark. Hudson flanking Amaya to his right. Fake the run, gonna go a pump and go. Man open as Kenny Allen couldn't get it to him. Heartbreak. Good play call, pump and go. They pumped and went and goed, but incomplete pass.
He really took a hard jab on that fake slant right there. And that's what created the separation for him to get out so far.
Yeah, they got Brian Mills faked out badly, and luckily a bad throw from Amaya. 2nd and 10. Amaya with the snap, fake the throw, be a run up the middle to the left guard side of the line. It gets to the 35. Cameron Johnson with the carry. Gets 5. So 3rd down and 5 to go. Inside 3 minutes to go with the clock running. Slow tempo for ELAC with a backup quarterback. 3rd down and 5 to go. Amaya looks and gets the snap. Bit high for him. Going to throw it to the right side for Kenny Allen. Incomplete and no flags. Good defense by Mills and Barnes. On the right side on a deep post route. And a little bit too high for Kenny Allen. So a good response from Antelope Valley with the 3 and out. So Paris Jones back deep, awaiting Bravo's kick. Their last kick came inside their own 2-yard line. Light pressure. Bit of a flop from Bravo on a fair catch at the 18-yard line by Paris Jones. So we'll see how Eden does with the ball back with 2:29 to go in the half. Only down by a single point, 8-7. So a defensive slugfest in this one.
Exactly.
To be quite frank. Question is, which defense?
Is it good defense or just bad offense?
It depends how you want to look at it. It's been a little bit of both. That first drive for ABC looked very crisp and clean, but since they've been looking pretty subpar. 1st and 10, they blitz up the middle, and it might be a fumble on ABC. Football for East Los Angeles. Trevor Kuhneman with the recovery at the 20-yard line. So I think to answer your question, Alex, it might be some bad offense and some great defense. So not the ideal first down play after a 3 and out by your defense. You got to bring them right back out again. Couldn't even catch their own breath for say, come on back.
Not at all.
So tough luck for AVC.
They got 2 minutes and 20 seconds on the 20. They don't have to rush here.
So first down, trips right for Amaya. Arnold with the carry. Will be a fake carry. They're looking for Allen. No flags maybe should have been thrown. They're looking for Allen in the end zone.
Good old bump and run coverage right there.
Once again, good coverage back deep. That was Keyshawn Young in the area. Young from Lafayette, Louisiana. Lafayette High School. 2015 graduate. George Amaya. Transfer quarterback, the back quarterback in for Philip Tran with the injury. And a screen on the outside for Jamal Tate. And he got nothing. No gain. Tackle again by Keyshawn Young. So 3rd and 10 with 2:02 to go in the half. Clock is ticking for Amaya. No hurry for the ELAC offense. Amaya looking at the sidelines, waiting the play call from upstairs. To our left from Dwan Drummer.
Got to look at the middle of the field right here. Some type of crossing pattern.
3rd and 9. Fake the option for Amaya. Give it to Arnold, and he got nothing, and he was brought back. Good pursuit. Wagner, Hopper, and Kevin Bridgewater as well. So, yeah, 3 guys on the running back on that 3rd down play.
3rd and 9, and they run the ball.
So timeout by the defense with 80 seconds left to go in the half. 1:20 to go in the 2nd quarter. 8-7 East Los Angeles. We'll be right back. Minute 20 remaining in the half. Timeout called by Antelope Valley to get the ball back with some time on the clock. Looks to be a field goal try from Kevin Bravo. Holding for East Los Angeles. Number 11, Isaiah Arajo, the receiver for the Huskies.
Who is also their holder.
To try and get good hands on this snap. They've had 2 tries kicking the ball. They have both been tipped by the Antelope Valley front. 2nd try on a field goal. The kick is up, spiraling to the left, and no good. So it worked out. 35-yard field goal that was missed by Kevin Bravo. And the ball right back to Antelope Valley College with some time on the clock before halftime.
This AVC offense would really love to have the ball on the other side of the 50.
They would.
Since the first drive of the game.
They've been backed up this entire 2nd quarter. Ball at their 3, their 2, their 25-yard line, their 30-yard line. Been backed up this entire quarter. At the 20 now, 1st and 10 for the Marauders. Only down by a point. Looking to blitz is ELAC. They do a good job of slowing down Payne. He gets no gain. So 1:15 and counting. No hurry up for the Antelope Valley offense. They might just sit on the ball just to be safe. They're getting calls from their sideline. Nothing much doing for them with the clock running. Under a minute to go in the half. Eating the throw. Pressured from his right. Going to throw it. Throw it down the field, and it might be picked off. No, it's caught by John Johnson. The jump ball for Johnson caught the ball right around of Mosley Laughlin.
40 seconds left. Hopefully that sparks him to get something going.
So move the chains. 3rd catch now for John Johnson. Eden now hurrying up. Low snap, and they call it dead.
The clock didn't stop when the chains moved. And in collegiate and junior college football, whenever the chains move, that's not technically a timeout, but the clock stops for the chains to get reset.
Yep.
And that was running the whole time.
So it should have at least 10 seconds add on to that clock with that first down catch. Surprising. So now trying to get it right. Trying to add some time. So they give him 18 seconds, 48 seconds to go in the half. First and 10 from the 35. Now the clock is going correctly. Eating the snap. First down, takes a shot to the left and incomplete, out of bounds. He took a shot.
Definitely some miscommunication right there.
Took a shot from Brenton Hill. 6'3", 225, right in his grill. That's going to hurt in the morning.
Jordan Wayne in the comeback and quarterback through the takeoff, so it must have been kind of those audible type routes when you see on the line that you communicate with your quarterback.
Right. Some call it a do option route. Either one, pick one. Second and 10, low snap for Payne. Up the middle, gets to the 40-yard line.
ELAC is really bringing the pressure right now. Even if technically it should be a passing situation, they are still bringing 2 extra guys up the middle.
So the clock should be going. Now it's running. Had a bit of a slight glitch on second down. Now third down and 5 to go. Trying to get to the 45. Under 25 to go, and they might just send the ball until the half. And they will. So the clock will run until it hits triple zeros. So we'll end the first half in an 8-7 ball game. ELAC, after a safety, they score a touchdown for Jamal Tate. And that's the half on SoCalCollegeSports.com. ELAC 8, Antelope Valley 7. Welcome back inside SoCalCollegeSports.com. ELAC against Antelope Valley College. A good ball game in the first half. ELAC leading 8-7. With Alex Randolph from Weingart Stadium. A low kick from Macadam to Marquise Arnold to the 20, to the 25, 30, 35, 40. Nice crease for Arnold. 50, 45 to the 41-yard line is Marquise Arnold with a nice kickoff return to begin the quarter number 3. Mentioned the first half. Before halftime, you lose Phil Tran with the shoulder injury. Bring in Georgia Maya, who has been pretty good so far in this second back-to-back relief appearance for him for the Huskies. Last week, bit of a rough start. Only 6 completions in 20 attempts at Allen Hancock. Tonight, touchdown pass to Jamal Tate to make it 8-7. Second quarter. So 4 wide. Make it 3 route. Hudson flanking on the right side. Thompson running back to the left of Amaya. Low pitch to Thompson. And got a gain of maybe 1.
Tyrone Rush was definitely making his presence felt on that little option, getting a little push at the end on the quarterback for sure.
Gave him a nice good lick right in Amaya's chops. So a long gain of a short gain of 2. After the referee puts the ball at the 42-yard line. So 8-7. Touchdown pass for ELAC, or touchdown pass for ABC as well. Amaya in the pocket on second down and 8. An incomplete pass looking down the field.
A wide open receiver.
Yep. Isaiah Araujo was looking for the completion, but it was over his head. Only 5'8". Need to be about 6 to get that catch from Amaya. But sadly, he is not. So 3rd down and 8 to go. The 3rd quarter. Lavelle Thompson came off the bench tonight. He only had 4 carries at Allen Hancock. He has 4 carries tonight, more than 9 yards. He has 15. A draw play on 3rd and 8, and Thompson gets 8 yards and more, make it 12 to the 25-yard line. Gain of 17. Wagner lost his shoe on that 3rd down play. He'll put his shoe back on his right foot. They move the chains to the 25-yard line. 17-yard gain for Lavelle Thompson. Victor Valley transfer of last year. Looking to blitz his AVC. Take the Thompson onto the outside. Araujo cuts back to the 20. Inside the 19, make it a 17-yard line. So another nice gain for ELAC. So we 2nd down and short.
ELAC's moving a little bit faster than they were in the first half. You can tell the confidence is starting to roll more and more with this offense as the game goes on.
Yeah, they seem very slow in the first half. By design, it worked out for them at a 1-point lead. Trips left. Amaya's pass is off the hands on that far sideline. Incomplete. Looking back for Araujo again. ELAC in the all black. You can barely see her numbers, but we'll make do of it. Black and green for the Huskies. Gray and white and burgundy for the Marauders from Antelope Valley. Hour and a half drive from the Valley. School out of Lancaster. Bring Tate in motion right to left. They're throwing to Tate, who's open, and dropped the football. Tate was wide open, had the 1st down marker in his sight, and just heard the footsteps behind him.
Definitely a good old-fashioned pick route right there. No flag, because, I mean, it's
legal.
It's legal. It's controversial. You'll see it a lot of times, but
yes.
But it is legal, and it was well designed right there.
Very good design from the Husky offense, but just could not convert it with the catch. So 4th and 2, they will go for it, try to get to the 14-yard line, make it 4th down and 3. From the 17, Maya, slightly crunch stance, will keep it and won't get the 1st down. It's the 2nd time we've seen quarterbacks keep it on 3rd and now 4th downs, and it has not worked.
Deanne did a good job getting upfield and taking away that pitch option, making the quarterback go upfield for those linebackers to swarm in.
Another great stop by this time Teron Rush, number 99, the freshman from Charleston, West Virginia. So 18-yard line for Antelope Valley. Amari Eden had a opening drive touchdown and nothing since. A fumble and a lot of punts in the first half. That's why it scores 8-7 now to begin the third quarter. DJ Payne was a threat, but been held in check since that first quarter. A nice gain of 45 yards on the ground. Only at 10 in the second quarter. Pressured is Eden going to scramble to the outside and gets maybe a yard. And he was pushed out by Brenton Hill. So he got 2. Scrambling, 2nd down and 8 coming up for Antelope Valley College.
Eden has not had a lot of time tonight in the pocket whenever he drops back. I feel like that's why they run the ball so much, because they know their own line isn't being able to step into place as fast as they should be able to.
There's somewhat of a smaller front on the tackles. 270 on the left side, 230 on the right side. But they're bulky at the guards, 320 and 285. Eden the throw on 2nd and 8. Little crossing pattern to the 22. So another gain of 2 through the air this time for Paris Jones. Tackle was made by Daniel Belton in for the first time for the Huskies. So 3rd down and 6 for Antelope Valley. They've been somewhat sluggish since that great opening drive. They have not done very much, and they're doing little here on this opening drive in the third quarter. 3rd and 6, 22 trying to get to the 28. Eden throws high and incomplete. He took a shot up the gut from Garrett Rogers. Incomplete. Another punt for the Antelope Valley Marauders. Once again, we mentioned this in the first half. Is it bad offense or great defense? I think we can now say there's been a lot of great defense for both sides.
Most definitely.
Only 15 points combined for both teams. Now, granted, if you're ABC, you want to keep it close, but if you're ELAC, you want to make it a little bit more out of reach for the Marauders. Magadam almost gets a block, and a flag comes in. So that might go against ELAC. Might be roughing the kicker, and a break for the Huskies, for the Marauders. So penalty on AVC, on ELAC. I'll go for AVC for a first down, 15-yard penalty. So a lucky break for the Martyr offense. Again, another shot at it after that mental mistake.
I believe Aubrey is it pronounced Laughlin?
Laughlin.
Laughlin.
So Aubrey Mosley Laughlin with a huge mistake there. The high safety.
He's had a good season so far. Came into this game with 14 total tackles and 7 solo tackles. Yeah. It's just those small little errors that can really shift the drive.
Being a little bit too aggressive on the punting unit. So you give 15 yards to gain on 4th down. Roughing up Kevin Magadam. So the ball will be at the 38-yard line. So AVC with the ball back. So Payne behind Eden by 3 yards. Pistol formation, 2-by-2 set for Armani Eden. Payne off the right tackle side. He got very little. Against on Quincy Fitzgerald's side, he's only 6'1", 230. So bringing a new left guard for Antelope Valley, number 71, Dalen Johnson back in. Corrections, back in for Antelope Valley.
2 down linemen. Looks like they're bringing some pressure. Oh, wow.
Bad snap, and they just ate it up. So even with that unique front, didn't work out for the Marauders. Eden somehow got the snap or picked up the football at the at his shoelaces. That was Laughlin with Belton in the area for a sack, and also Rogers. So a huge loss. Loss of 8 yards. So 3rd down, 18 to go, trying to get to the side of 45 to the 47. A draw play for Payne. He gets a couple of yards. So another punt. That's now the 6th straight punt for Antelope Valley tonight. That's not you want to have going into week 3. And you're 0-2 as well.
Only imagine the conversation going into film on Monday and what they're going to have to be able to figure out.
So Macadam, who has been somewhat overworked for a freshman punter, first weeks of the season. Punt number 7. This is a good punt for Dion Hall to the 28. Cuts back to his right to the 30, to the 32, to the 35. And he's met there at the 35-yard line after a gain of 7 yards. So Macadam doing his part. 30-yard punt. To the 35-yard line will be Georgia Maya leading the offense for ELAC once again. Didn't do much on that first drive. 3 plays and out. So an extra cushion spot, 2 yards up to the 37-yard line. Amaya, empty backfield, throwing on 1st down. 2 R to the outside and pushed out. At the 45-yard line, so it'll be 2nd down and maybe 2 to go. Trying to get to the 47. So under 10 minutes remaining, still 8-7 ELAC over Antelope Valley College in Monterey Park. 2nd down completion at the midfield marker. And a 1st down for East Los Angeles. Rayvon Bass with his first catch of the season. So going 3 rows deep in a receiver set for ELAC. A lot of new guys making their names felt in week 3. Freshman receiver is Bass on the right side. Back to him again. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Back to Bass. Another nice gain. Gets about 6 yards.
Amaya is really rolling right now.
It's his 4th straight completion for Amaya. Tackle was made by Keyshawn Young of Antelope Valley. Bit of a quicker pace now for ELAC. 2nd down and 3. It'll be a run on the left guard, cut back to the right side for Cameron Johnson to the 40-yard line. It'll be a yard short of the 1st down chain. So that'll be a 3rd and 1. But they give him the 1st. Huh. Another friendly spot.
Generous.
From the home cooking of the zebra stripes down the field. He looks to be a yard short, but it's just an opinion, I suppose. 1st and 10 from the 41. Make it 39 for Amaya. Pumping left, going to throw right. This time throwing down the field, right side.
Plenty
back
of
to
time.
Bass. Another completion for Georgia Maya.
Antelope Valley is not getting any pressure on the quarterback.
So a late flag comes in. The 25-yard line, gain of 14 yards for Kevin Bass. And it might go against the Marauders. We'll see the official call on the play.
Illegal man downfield.
Legal. So it's on ELAC, so pardon that. Legal man down the field. Earl Allen, the center, saying, what, me? Yeah, it was you, brother. Got caught 5 yards down the field. Blocking a little bit too aggressively. So back him up to the 39. So 1st and 10 after that penalty. Make it the 43. So it's now 1st down and 15. So Amaya will look to the sideline for the signals. Under 8 minutes to go in the 3rd. Along with Alex Randolph, ELAC and ABC. 3C 2A non-conference game. ELAC 1-1. They lost on the road last week by 21-13. ABC lost 2 in a row beginning the season. They only scored 7 points at San Diego Mesa, 24-7 loss. They only averaged 12 points per game. So Amaya getting a lot of reps here in place of Philip Tran, who left with an injury in the first quarter. Amaya fakes a run to the outside for the Mighty Mouse at the 40-yard line. Spun out and spun down by ABC.
Back to the original line of scrimmage.
Tackles by Deron Smith. So to the 39-yard line. So second down and 10 to go. Trying to get to the 29-yard line of ABC. 4-man front still for the Martyrs. A screen to the outside for Jamal Tate to the 35 to the 33. So a gain of 6. It'll be third and about 4. So the question here I have for you, Alex, here will be a run or a pass here on 3rd and 4?
I would say throw the ball, but from what I've seen so far, I would not put it past them if they run some type of outside option that hasn't been working.
They've ran the option 4 times on 3rd and 4th downs, and they've lost yards each time they've run the ball.
I see this ball going over the middle right here.
Amaya will make it a run to the outside, and they get a first down to the 25-yard line.
I guess that's why I'm not an offensive coordinator.
Yeah. Sorry, buddy. Maybe defense might work out for you.
That's my game. That's my game.
And a man is down for Antelope Valley. Injury timeout on the field with 6:18 to go in the 3rd. ELAC leading Antelope Valley 8-7 on SoCalCollegeSports.com. First and 10, 19-yard line. Cameron Johnson moves from right to left in the shotgun for George Amaya in the ball game at quarterback, placing Phil Tran left with injury in the first quarter. 8-7, ELAC leading by a single point. Amaya going to right pressure in the pocket, down the field, and incomplete. Way out of the reach of Marquise Arnold's head in the end zone. So no harm, no foul, no blow, that incompletion by Amaya. Raekwon Keyshawn Young, who left the field momentarily. That injury timeout. Amaya on 2nd and 10, and a drop. Easy catch. Should have been caught by Kevin Bass.
I don't know where else he wanted him to throw the football. I was right in his numbers.
Hit him right in the 8 and the 4.
Jeez.
Randy Moss never dropped those passes. Never. That's a favorite player as well growing up was Kevin Bass. That's why his number. But Randy would have caught that one with his eyes closed. So 3rd and 10 from the 19. Trying to get to the 9. Correction. Trying to get to the 15 at the 25-yard line is Amaya. Throwing, crosses by to his left. And another drop.
Those eyes are coming up. They're looking. They're starting to run before they catch the ball.
So another drop for the ELAC receivers. And another 4th down opportunity through the air will be coming up for ELAC. So 25-yard line. Amaya will look to throw. Pressure up the middle, and he will take a sack on 4th down.
You got to give a lot of credit to this AVC defense right now. With their offense, not that the offense isn't moving the ball, their offense is just not on the field that long. So this defense is on the field all game.
So a turnover on downs. So another defensive slug down stop for AVC without Keyshawn Young. We apologize for the local language. We're right next to the ELAC offensive coaching staff, and they're not happy with the current offense. DJ Payne on 1st down, and he gets 10 yards. To the 35-yard line, and here is Tempo for AVC. First time seeing Tempo all night. 5.5 to go in the 3rd quarter. Clock running. Still 8-7. Chain gang a little bit slow on that 1st down run. They're now up to date. Now it's at 34, a gain of 11 for DJ. Biggest run tonight through the ground. So even with tempo, they slow it up to get the play from the sidelines. A small bunch right to the left of the line of scrimmage for
there's that
ABC. And a somewhat dangerous pass is somewhat caught by Jordan Wayne. He takes a big tumble after a low tackle from an ELAC defender.
It's a great play call. They know that they send those middle backers every other play. So being able to sit in the middle like that in a window and wait for that ball to get there was well done by Wayne.
So 2nd down, bit of a botch up in the PA box, but 2nd and 2 for AVC. ELAC showing blitz, blitzing 7 guys. Toss to Payne to the outside. 1st down and more. Almost to the 40, make it 50-yard line. Got to the 48. So got a gain of 3 on 2nd and 2. So 1st down, AVC. Payne looking for a breather. He'll get one right about now. Bring in Perry, mark number 29 for the Marauders. Perry, 5'9", freshman, 190. 8 carries last week, 53 yards. Not a score yet. So Eden looking over the defense. 3-3-5 formation.
That's
Rogers
a
will
greatly
blitz.
timed blitz.
Nice pitch and catch right at the 1st down marker for Paris Jones. So good pickup by the offensive line on that blitz from Hill and Rogers. And a good slide step from Eden to go to his right and find a man downfield for a 2nd and short. So he's a half a yard behind the line to gain for a 1st down. So 2nd down and a long one.
Finally got the ball in ELAC territory.
So ball at the 49, the first time in their ELAC side of the field since the 1st quarter on the 1st drive of the game. Paris Jones again backs up, goes to his left and forward to the 30-yard line. Got to the 30-yard line, gain of 19 yards for Paris Jones.
Starting to see a sense of urgency now from this offensive line and these receivers.
So the question now, can ELAC adjust to the tempo of AVC into the 3rd quarter? 3:05 remaining in the 3rd. Eden saying, hurry up, let's go. 1st and 10, 30-yard line. 2-by-1. A blitz again from the Huskies and hold it right there. A flag all over the field. So we'll see the official call. Close play, could be on either side from what we saw. And it looks to be going on the Marauders. Back them up 5 yards on a false start. So 1st and 15. first and 15 at the 35-yard line. Trying to get to the 20. Give it a 2. Martin got to the 31. So a gain of 4. So now it's third down and a second and 11. Correction. So down low is out. Up front nose for the Huskies. Bringing Tyshawn Brown, number 56, to replace him at nose. Eden, a low snap at his feet. Throws it deep and just got away with it. Took a shot from Rogers. And Jeremiah Jones, the backup lineman for the Huskies on that pass rush. It's now third and long.
I wonder how many more of these shots Eden's going to be able to take. He's got quite the chin on him.
Yeah. You can only take so many hits before you get broken. One would assume in one ball game. So third and 13, trying to get to the 20-yard line. ELAC will show blitz, and they will blitz 6. Eden throws, man open, Wayne to the 20, 15, to the 10, inside the 5, or close to the 5-yard line. So Eden staying in the pocket, a nice big gain of 31 yards. Antelope Valley now hurrying it back up again. Wayne, far left.
Finally in the red zone or the money zone, whatever you like to call it.
Yeah. Since the first drive of the game. Tight end left. For Eden, takes a shot.
Oh, wow.
And they're saying incomplete. Incomplete. That was a huge hit from Garrett Rogers. So a lucky break for Coach Jalika and the offensive side that it was not a fumble. Took a shot right in the back. Went right around Jacob Leski's side. Didn't even see him coming on the blitz by Rogers.
I feel like they need to switch up their cadence or something, get this defense, because they are timing everything really, really well.
Yeah, they really go on two. I've only seen on one so far all night with a quiet clap. Second down. Going to the end zone for Wayne with the one hand and couldn't haul it in. Good attempt, though, from Jordan Wayne. Good defense by Rashawn Rowland. So third and goal. So AVC trying to get a lead here.
Do you trust your kicker here?
I wouldn't.
I wouldn't either.
He's a freshman. Not saying he can't kick, but pressure point in the ball game, third quarter.
Chance for the lead.
You're driving. Why not go for it? Wouldn't hurt.
They'll be backed up within their 10.
Low snap for Eden on third and goal. A slant into the end zone, and the signal is they're saying maybe incomplete. They're saying a touchdown. Wow. A touchdown by Parrish Jones. So a late signal by the refs at the goal line, but the back judge says touchdown. So a touchdown for Parrish Jones. So no need for a kicker except for a PAT, Alex. So it's now a lead for AVC. They lead 13-8. They might go for 2. And they will offense on the field. 3 wide with a tight end on the right. Martin behind Eden. Trying to hurry it up.
3 seconds.
Snap to Eden.
There
Fade in the end zone for Wayne. He was held, and a flag will be thrown. It was incomplete, but there was a flag.
I think that's a good call. They were both going at it,
right.
But it was a little excessive on that defensive part.
But there was a lot of jersey on that
exactly.
ELAC side defensively in the end zone against Jordan Wayne.
I think those are some of the toughest to call too sometimes, depending like the point of the game.
Right. Because there is pushing on both sides.
Mm-hmm.
Question is, who gets caught?
Exactly.
Well, they caught ELAC. That was by Rowland. Another try for ABC going for 2. Left hash mark. Trying to make it 15-8. A toss to Martin, cuts back right, and he will dive forward. He will not get. He's a half-yard short. So no good for AVC. 1:15 to go in the third quarter. ELAC now trailing AVC 13-8 on SoCalCollegeSports.com. So a good response from Antelope Valley College. They get a touchdown. They could not get the two-point conversion, however, but they lead ELAC 13-8. To the last remaining seconds in the third quarter. 1:15 left in the third. A penalty on ELAC after that two-point conversion. Moved the ball up to the 50-yard line for Antelope Valley. So a guaranteed of maybe a touchback coming up from the Marauder kicker, Kevin Nottingham. Back deep, Arnold with Cameron Johnson. Arnold back deep, 9 yards in the end zone. Johnson at the 1-yard line. Nottingham will kick it away right to left, and it will be an easy return for Arnold to the 10, to the 15, 20, and he's brought down to 23.
You know you're confident
Make
in your
it
return
18,
skills.
rather.
You know you are confident in your return skills if you're going to return the ball 7 yards deep in your own end zone.
I thought he was taking a knee, but he said, I'll take it out. So a 23-yard gain from the return from Arnold. Bring back out Amaya and the ELAC offense with 1:10 to go in the third quarter. From Weingart Stadium in Monterey Park, SoCalCollegeSports.com. 13-8 AVC over ELAC. Looking for their first win of 2017. Amaya throws left and another drop behind the line by Lavelle Thompson. It was a backwards pass going back to the right side to the 20, 25, another evading tackle. Then he's brought down to 25-yard line. So he went back negative 5 yards to the left, cut back, and got 7 yards. So second down and 3. But really, if you add the yards up, it's about a 10-yard run for Thompson. Only got 7 yards. It's a lot of work. That got me and you tired just seeing him run that far over the field.
It's a good block by that receiver right there.
Nick Hudson on second and short gets to the 36-yard line. First down, Huskies.
I will give ELAC this. Their receivers, they're doing a very good job blocking up the field. Very good job.
They take pride in blocking downfield at great space for their running back because they have good speed. They just need holes to run to. So 36-yard line. Hudson and Thompson in the backfield for Amaya. They called a full house set at ELAC. You flank Thompson in motion behind the line. Amaya looks left, throws right a little screen pass, and Araujo will get a very small gain. And that will end the third quarter. The end of 3 in Monterey Park. AVC leading the Huskies of ELAC 13-8 on SoCalCollegeSports.com. quarter number 4. ELAC and Antelope Valley College, 13-8 Antelope Valley. Touchdown strike in the third quarter. And a loss of 1 after that stop by Sidney Wagner of Lavelle Thompson. Thompson upset with the lack of blocking up front. Had that push right on Daniel Price's side, the right guard for the Huskies. 5th tackle tonight for Sidney Wagner tonight. So Amaya will look at a 3rd and 11 to go. Trying to get the lead right back. They're down by 5. Nick Hudson flanking left behind the left tackle Gonzalez. Fake the run, throw to the left side. A bit of a small hitch route, and it was wide left. Looking for Araujo, and he'll bring out the punting unit. Couple of scores in D1 level. Clemson, Louisville. Clemson 40, Louisville 14. USC and Texas 14, USC and Texas with 10. Last way through the third quarter. Halftime in Washington. Washington 41, Fresno State 6. Alabama beats Colorado State 41-23. Snap to Bravo. A good punt. Paris Jones with a fair catch at the 32-yard line. Paris Jones, that reception in the end zone from Armani Eden. Gave them the lead, and they'll try to respond with more points, try and get some insurance points as well. Looking for their first win of 2017. They are currently 0-2. They're past their season high in points per game in this one, 13. They scored 20 in game 1. Only 7 last week. So Eden, 2 receivers left. Jones in the far slot, left side. Low snap again, Armani. Throw it to Jones, cuts back left, goes forward to the 40-yard line.
Jones' change of direction is very impressive.
So a decent gain for the small man, Paris Jones, who was their 5th receiver on our depth chart, but made some noise today, and he's been on the field a lot tonight. He's now in the trips bunch. To his right is John Johnson. And we call this next to the first half. Give it to Martin left side. Martin to the 39, make it a 41-yard line. Another first down for AVC. So a good gain by Perry Martin. Gain of 19. So clock running after that first down carry. Second down carry, making a first down for the Marauders. So Eden looking to his left, that far sideline for the play call. Still trips right. Johnson with Jones. Fake the screen. Going to throw deep left side. A man open, and there'll be a flag at the 1-yard line.
Great job getting that snap off the ground by the quarterback. That ball was a roller right to him.
Give credit to Eden trying to get that football off the ground. They were looking for Jeremy Kennedy, that left side. And that ball was in the air a long time, and the defender still couldn't get up to it. It's probably a spot foul or close to it. So it's a spot foul. But if penalty happened at the 5-yard line. So first and goal, AVC in business. So a huge play against the ELAC defense, getting beat badly. That's a 40-plus yard penalty. They get Chad Earl with the guilty party. So they're trying to fix something about that last call. I'm not sure what it was. So now they're going to count the steps. Might just give him 15 yards, and they will. So a bit of a slight break for ELAC. They're not at their own 5. They're at their 25. So no spot foul. 15-yard PI on ELAC, on Roland. So AVC still with a 5-point advantage to go in the fourth quarter. 13:02 to go in the game. Trips near side of the bunch. Fake it to Martin. To the outside. Eden's tripped up after a loss of 2 to the 28. So he had a good fake up the middle, but on the outside, everyone was there to retreat on Eden. Rogers with Belton again.
With that 3-5 defense, these nickels and DBs are just too fast on that read option. By the time it develops to the outside, these quick DBs will be able to get
And
there.
it makes them look like there's 4 guys and only 3 when they're going on the sideline like that. So a loss of only 1. So 2nd and 11 for Amari Eden. Good snap this time, going on a scramble, looking downfield, throws downfield, and it's another flag inside the 5-yard line. They were looking for John Johnson, and it looks to be on ELAC this time, and it might be a spot foul on that throw. We'll wait and see. So pass interference on the defense, so 15 yards inside the red zone.
That's
One
the
of
worst.
Marauders.
Getting yards on broken plays.
So
as a
2
defense.
PIs. So that's 30 yards via a flag on the ELAC defense. So right hash for AVC at the 18. 1st and 10. Martin brought down by his neck. Legal tackle. He was met by Belton. He's been replacing Quarles tonight in the second half at the left side linebacker for Coach Godinez tonight. 2nd down and 8 to go. So Eden waiting, taking a lot of shots tonight from the ELAC front, trying to catch his breath. Martin behind him. We have not seen Payne in a while. Looking to throw left, and a great pass deflection at the last second. They were looking, I believe, for Paris Jones. No, Jordan Wayne on that left side slant. Good defense from Chad Earl. So it's now 3rd and 8. So 3rd and 8 coming up. Still a 5-point advantage. We've seen fast tempo. We've seen slow tempo. Now we're in a drag tempo. Very slow. Eden looking somewhere to go, and he'll be balled up for a sack. He might have gained a yard going forward via forward progress. So an overall stop for the defense. So 4th down. Bring on a kicking unit.
Trying to make it a 7-point game.
Yeah. Trying to make it a 1-possession game with this kick. Trying to make it 16-8. Holding is Michael Pakik. And the kick is up, and the kick is good. 11:03 to go in the 4th quarter. Antelope Valley 16, ELAC with 8 on SoCalCollegeSports.com. So with Alex Randolph, wrong last name. Jeez, it's not Christmas
okay.
yet. My bad. ABC kick it away, left to right. Back deep is Arnold at the 9, to 10, to 15, to 20, 25,
There's the hole.
30, 35, 40.
There's
Here's
a
a lot of
hole.
room for Marquise to the 45-yard line. And he's pushed out. Gain of 47 yards on that return.
Well done by the sophomore, being able to wait for his blockers to create something for him.
So it'll be a nice field position for the Huskies. They're down by 8 points. 10:55 to go in the game. Had a cheerleader get the win the raffle ticket tonight to our left before the opening kick. So flanking in motion, Araujo left to right, and a flag before the play gets going. Flags all over the place in the legal motion on ELAC. So a good game on a kick return, and you go back 5 yards with a bad play there. Something you cannot do when you're down by 8 at home. So ball at the 48. Amaya will direct Johnson. He now goes to the right. You flank Araujo from the slot to behind the running back. Give it to Johnson, and they get the yards right back. Gain of 6. Right behind Earl Allen again. 55, 6'2", 285 from Walnut, California. Roland High School is Allen, 2-year starter.
Darrell Doris with the tackle.
They call him DJ for short. We're on AVC. Another good lineman for the Marauders. High snap for Amaya. Nice pitch screen for Cameron Johnson to the 40-yard line. So maybe 3rd and 2 coming up. So trying to catch the lineman off guard when they flank and Araujo in motion, that long motion backward sweep opportunity if it's there. But they're going with the short little pitch screen with Johnson to the right of Amaya now. 3rd down and 2 to go. Looking to blitz is AVC. Amaya pressure in the pocket. Amaya won't get the first down. Good defense from the men up front. Teron Rush, Armand Terrell Davis, and also Robert Robinson with the stop. So no gain. 4th and 2 for the quarterback, for George Amaya.
His helmet came off, so he's got to take a play off. So
bringing the 3rd string quarterback.
They're digging deep right now.
Going really deep. Francisco Cornejo, 5'10", 170-pound freshman.
On 4th and 2. Let's see what he's got.
Biggest play of his life so far in his college career. First snap, and half the team moved, half the team didn't move. So not sure what's going on. Flags do come on the field.
Now, does that technically count as a playoff?
I don't know.
I don't know.
It looked awkward from the jump. 3rd string quarterback. Couple of players moved for both sides. So the question is, who moved first?
Who could plead their case better on the field right now?
Who can
That's what
bribe
it's like.
the stripes? And it looks like AVC pled their case. So you had a 4th and 2 with the 3rd string quarterback, and it sure looked like it there. They had a hard count ready to go, and there was no hard count because they snapped the ball and no one moved. So it's now 4th and 7. So now you have to punt with your quarterback on the sideline. Your 1st string and your 2nd string with his helmet coming off on that 3rd down run. So back deep, Paris Jones at the 15-yard line at the soccer strip. Little soccer half hoop. Bravo. Good punt, fair catch at the 18. So a 29-yard punt for Kevin Bravo. Bring it back one more time for Amani Eden with 9:05 to go in the game. You have an 8-point lead. The question is, do you go tempo to get another score, or do you burn some clock to keep the score as is? If it was me, I would go for tempo.
I would too. I don't think it's way too early to play that conservative. I mean, there's way too much time left to try to play conservative and think that you'll be able just to milk the clock like that.
So 24-yard line, Armani Eden from the pistol, and they give it to Payne back in the ball game. For ABC after that nice long break, or breather, however you want to call it. Didn't play the last 2 offensive possessions, and he got no gain. Dallo back in with the stop. He's 6'3", 308 pounds for the nose guard. Somewhat Sam Adams-like of years ago. The NFL with the Bills for many years. Clock in the middle. Eden on 2nd and 10. Easy pitch and catch, and the receiver dropped it, which was Cahill, Canada. Should have had it, but couldn't haul it in. Dallo comes out, bringing Tyshawn Brown at the nose spot for Coach Godinez. So it's now 3rd and 11. So a passing down to the more aloof running team. And a 3C, 2A American Valley Conference.
You got 5 seconds left on this play. Clock
You gotta hurry up.
off.
Snap with 4 on the clock. Give it to Payne, and a conservative run, and they get 2 yards. So it looks like they were playing the clock there, and they only burned maybe a minute and change off the clock.
This game is only a one-play type of game right now.
Right.
It's not like they have a lot of room to be doing stuff like this.
But the good thing is the defense has been phenomenal tonight.
Exactly.
You take out the quarterback, started the game, Tran out with injuries, now without pads with a sling on his left arm. Amaya had a 3rd down run, lost his helmet, led to a 4th and 2. The third quarterback had a false start. So Deion Hall makes a catch, sliding and tumbling out of bounds at the 42-yard line. So we'll see how Amaya does back on the field. He has at least 7.5 minutes to get a tie ball game. They're down by 8, 16-8, so a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. That's 2-pointer needed to tie the game at 16 apiece here at Weingart Stadium. ELAC looking for their 2nd win of the season for Coach Godinez and company. 41-yard line, the official spot for Lavelle Thompson with the carry to the outside. Thompson running, and he gets a long 1-yard sideways. So after all that, he got 1 yard. So 2nd down and 9 after being guy out of bounds. By Tyron Barnes. So Barnes all over the field for the Marauders. 2nd and 9. Clock running.
He's a very solid free safety. This is my first time seeing him play, but I'm very impressed.
I would agree. Going deep down the sideline, a man is open for a 1st down. Looks to be Jamal Tate. And tempo here for ELAC.
Got to get the ball in the best hands of your player, and him being the leading receiver for this ELAC offense, it's great for him to come up and play like that in the 4th quarter.
So a gain of 12 for Jamal. Another catch for him. Snap to George, going to his right, pressured, throwing to the sideline. Another completion, a big hit on that sideline, the 30-yard line for Araujo. Another 1st down gain of 13. Tackle was by Kevin Smith, number 26. 30-yard line, tempo again for ELAC. 1st and 10, Amaya throwing again, going to his left. Now another should have been caught. Got ahead of myself. Should have been caught by Allen. Saw the ball go in between both his hands, and it just came right out. That's the first drop we've seen from Allen all season. He had a drop on the road at Allen Hancock last week. Wasn't happy about it. He said, quote, "I sucked last week." He only had 2 catches last week against Allen Hancock, so you guess you could say that's a valid point. 2nd and 10. Trips right. In motion. It's a slot receiver for ELAC. Amaya with a room to run. 35. Inside the 24-yard line. Making it 22. So a short 3rd down coming up for ELAC. One or so will be a 2-down play to go. They're probably going on 4th down as well with the time against their side.
That's what I've been waiting for all game.
So a hard count. No encroachment. I guess they didn't go over the line of scrimmage, so a lucky break for ABC. Still 3rd and 2. After the play from the sideline, 3rd and 2. Amaya, the pitch to the outside. Arnold, 1st down and more, and he's pushed out of bounds.
That's what's so pretty about the spread. You can line up, have a play ready to go, and then just like that, flip it in a matter of 6 seconds and get a successful play.
So a new clock at 40 seconds for Amaya. 1st and 10, 18-yard line. 6 minutes remaining in the ball game. ELAC with the ball driving. Right hash, moving Arnold from the left to his right. Now back to his left, behind him. Snap to Marquise. He will keep it, and he will get maybe 1 to be nice. Robinson and Wagner again with the stop. So a good run defense for the Marauders all night. Between the tackles on the outside, but somewhat solid as well. Not many big holes for the running backs for ELAC tonight. 2nd down and 9 for Amaya. Trips left. In the slot is Allen. They're looking there. So run back to Arnold to the 5-yard line on a delayed handoff. So got a gain of 13 yards to the 5-yard line. Bring back in Lavelle Thompson. So 1st and goal, Huskies, with 5:02 remaining. So Thompson, jersey halfway tucked out.
I think this ball's going to be run to the left.
Left hash mark for Amaya. High snap, fake to Lavelle, give it to Amaya, gets to the 2-yard line. Tackled again by Kevin Smith. So going with the power offense here. 2nd down and goal. 2nd and goal.
If ELAC scores, they're still not out of the water yet. You still have to get that 2-point conversion. They cannot take the foot off the gas yet.
So plenty of time for Amaya. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Amaya, a screen and a good read by the defense, and they saw it coming. Robinson broke that whole play up. So that's a loss on the shuffle. They lost 2 yards on that baby screen with a left-hand pass from Amaya. So 3rd and goal from the 5-yard line. Thompson behind Amaya on this goal series. Amaya the snap, the blitz from AVC. The option, a fumble, and it might be picked up by AVC.
Wow.
A bad pitch from Amaya. Robinson once again. The recovery by Sidney Wagner. So ELAC gets nothing.
AVC is not going to let themselves go 0-3.
So a terrible choice by Amaya on the option read. He had Thompson behind him, but he threw it way behind him by at least 2 yards, and he couldn't pick it up. So now
that shows the inexperience. Sometimes you just got to eat it.
Sometimes you have to eat the ball just for your own sake. Live to fight another day. So now, with under 4 minutes to go, now you can start killing clock if you're AVC.
Of course.
So trips bunch to the left. Payne with the carry. Gets to the 19-yard line.
You got 40 seconds to play with.
You better milk it to the best way you can.
Of course.
So Eden has been somewhat told not to hurry up here. He will take his sweet time. 2nd down and 7. Clock at 3:09 and going in the 4th quarter. AVC 16, ELAC 8. A huge turnover and a fumble by Amaya on the pitch to Thompson.
Let's see if they send Garrett Rogers here on a blitz.
They do. Low snap to Payne. He somehow goes forward, and the clock is still going. So it's been a great night for Eden's hands on these low snaps from the Husky center. So give Eden a lot of credit from these low snaps from Octuan Roebuck. So 3rd down and about 4 to go. So Roebuck must have a good snap here to keep this drive going. Clock at 2:20.
If they're able to get a 1st down here.
It might be good night and good luck for ELAC. Snapped, Eden at the chest.
I'm not surprised they went with the
Looking
pass.
to the right, they get a pass, and it might be just short of that marker. Looking for Canada to the 26. So it will be.
This is about to be the call of the game.
4th and 1. So the play of the game is right here. And it might be
I say, I honestly,
huge call.
I say you let this play clock tick down, call a timeout, and then talk it over.
We'll see if they go with your advice here. 1:49 and going. 9 on the clock, the play clock.
There's the timeout.
And that'll be a timeout called. So a timeout with 1:3 to go in the 4th quarter on SoCalCollegeSports.com. AVC 16, ELAC with 8. So a 4th and 1 will be a punt from AVC. And a bad punt.
Oh.
Almost hit a cheerleader in the back. Watch out. So a huge mistake from the punter. So a minute and a half left. ELAC needs 40 yards to tie the ball game at 16. We'll see if they can do that. Had a fumble their last drive on a 3rd and goal from the 5-yard line. A bad reoption pitch led to AVC with the football. They couldn't do anything with it. They did burn 2 minutes off the clock. However, 1:35 remaining in the game. Pressure from AVC. Amaya will be sacked. Terrell Davis with the sack. Huge play. Clock going. Tempo coming up for ELAC. Down by 8. That's the first full sack of the season for Terrell Davis, number 36, a D tackle. AVC showing blitz. 1:04 to go in the game. Clock going. 2nd and 11. Loss of 1 for a mile and a sack. In the pocket, throwing deep, in the air, and incomplete.
Good coverage.
Good defense from Smith. So now 54.1 seconds remaining in this one. Been a defensive night the entire ball game. Sacks, tackles for loss, fumbles for both sides. 2 fumbles by ELAC, 1 for AVC. 3rd down and 11 for Amaya. Looking to the sideline. Play clock at 7 seconds.
Going man across the board right here.
Amaya with the snap, looking, trying to find somewhere to go, takes a shot, finds a man, Nick Hudson, wide open, 30, 25, 20, pushed out.
Oh, holding.
So a flag down at the 19-yard line, and you might have called it. It might be a holding on the Huskies. That's a huge play.
Saw a little Johnny Menzel in the backfield right there, and I got excited. That was a great job getting away from that defensive line and being able to throw an absolute dart.
So give credit to Amaya with making time for himself. We'll see how they rule that flag. It might have been a holding call on Isaiah Araujo. So we'll see how they rule it. Still no word yet. Holding on the Huskies. So
That
with
hurts.
all of that, Johnny Menzel heroics, it's all null and void.
And you lose 10 seconds off the clock from that whole play.
However, still on your side of the field. So 44 seconds. So the penalty marks the ball a yard before the first down marker. So still a decent chance to get a first down with the penalty. 3rd and 2. 32, trying to get to the 30-yard line is Amaya. Empty backfield, 5 wide. Amaya in the gun. The snap. Amaya throws left and incomplete in the dirt. Had a man on a comeback route and threw him short by at least 2 yards. They were looking for Cameron Johnson. So 4th and 2. Play the game for both sides. Thompson and Hudson back in at running back positions. So you now have an option to either run or throw it here. Play clock at 12 seconds. 4th and 2. 40.3 seconds on the clock. Clock is stopped.
3, 2.
Snap at 2. Give it to Thompson. That second burst gets the first down.
Kept those feet turning.
So 34.5 seconds.
They need to get on the ball right now.
So the first down stops the clock momentarily. And the clock now running. Under 30 seconds and a timeout call. A man is hurt for the ELAC staff. ELAC lineman staff. So take them within 30.1 seconds. ELAC down 16-8. So with the timeout, they're going to add 1.7 seconds on the clock. So 32 seconds for ELAC, down by 8, 16-8. Not much scoring in this one. They have not scored since the first half in the second quarter. So 1st and 10 for Maya. Thompson and Hudson are the backs in the ball game. Throw it to Hudson. He spins around 25 and can't haul it in. Incomplete. Threw it behind him. On the defense was Smith. Clock stops, 28.2 seconds. 2nd and 10 off the incompletion. Back-to-back incompletions from Amaya. Thompson out. Araujo is in on that trip's right side. Amaya. The blitz coming from AVC. And they will get to Amaya, and he will be stripped and sacked, picked up by Hudson, and spins away and gets the 25-yard line. So a miracle strip sack by Wagner and picked up by an ELAC running back.
Oof.
Miracle.
Man.
Miracle.
Man.
You having fun yet?
I'm having a good time. Jeez.
Man. Talk about the internal luck.
On both sides. I mean.
Man. So a timeout on the field. This game was a long game. Timeouts, delays, injury timeouts.
3 and outs.
3 and outs, block punts, block field goals, all the extracurriculars at Vanguard Stadium. Not the most ideal way to see the game go down to the last possession, but you'll take it. You're the home team. You have the ball. Your side of the field, short field. But it's been such a tough way to get a first down against this very potent AVC 4-3 defense. So 3rd and 7, 18.2 seconds. Hudson to the left of Maya, throw right, and a man is open and it's caught on the right side. Great play call, a little 15-yard out route and a first down for ELAC. So good pitch and catch for Dion Hall. 14 seconds. Amaya, first down, looking, and a high pass and dropped. You have to make that catch. So 7.8 to go. You might have a chance for 2 plays. ELAC with all 3 timeouts in this one in the half. So 2nd down from the 13. Dwan Drummer with a huge play to call here from upstairs to our left. Play clock at 9 seconds. Hall in motion with 6, with 5. Amaya with 3, gets a snap with 2. Looking to throw in the end zone. And a man's open!
Touchdown! What a play!
Touchdown, Dion Hall.
Great route, great ball. But
They have to go for 2 with 2.7 seconds remaining.
They are not out of the water yet.
So a huge catch from the Huskies.
This is going to be the longest 2 yards that they've seen tonight.
So Amaya with 7.8 seconds left, trying to get the tying touchdown. They have to go for 2 to make it a 16 all game. 2.7 seconds, and it might be a timeout called. So timeout called by Coach Bobby Godinez with 2.7 seconds left. We'll keep it here. Huge play. Busted coverage by AVC. The one mistake all night on defense came at the worst time. However, you still lead by 2 points, so you have to find a way to get a stop.
That double move has been open all night. They've just been overthrowing it. So the
Right.
fact that it was able to work when it counted was huge.
Talk about trust in your offense, going with that same play over and over and over again when it's not working. But at the most potent time, it finally worked for ELAC. So we'll see what they draw up here from the ELAC sideline. Won't be a pump and go with a short line of distance. Only 2 yards for pay dirt to make it a tie ball game. 16-14. Correction, the catch was made by Kenny Allen in the end zone, not Dion Hall. So a touchdown for Kenny Allen tonight.
That's his 3rd of the year.
3rd of the year. He's their big-time receiver as well. Fairfax, great. 2-by-2. Man in motion left to right. Tuamaya looking to throw left. In the end zone, and dropped! Just dropped it. A slant route and couldn't haul it in. That was Dion Halldale and couldn't drop it. And that's your ball game. ELAC takes a loss at home to Antelope Valley College.
And with
Alex, what a game.
Man, it was a great route. It was a great ball.
Great play call, too.
It was a great play. They saw the one-on-one coverage at the
Saw it.
bottom. And maybe he'll be trying out a DB next week. I don't know, because that ball has to be caught.
So hold it right here. They're saying 2.7 on the clock, so it's almost final. So 2.7 still on the clock. So we will see an onside kick, obviously,
Man.
from ELAC. But you had the slant, man-to-man coverage. Hall fake left, broke right. He was open by a good 2 yards. They threw it right in between his 6, and he could not haul it in. You have to make that catch. There's no if, ands, or buts. You have to find a way to haul it. I don't care if you need glue, whatever. You need to haul it in.
Some stickum.
Something. Call Fred Blitnikoff to get some stickum on your hands,
Jeez.
man. But you have to make that catch. So 2.7. So Bravo will go with the onside. A hands team is on. Paris Jones is right in front.
He's really made a name for himself this game today.
Huge plays. Touchdown reception. Huge 3rd down reception as well for Antelope Valley. Made his name out only at 5'7". Bravo with the onside. It rolls. Doesn't go 10 yards, and they somehow pick it up. Will they give him 10 yards? And a late flag comes in after the play. So hold on to your horses. We'll see what the problem is. Some pushing and shoving between AVC and ELAC. So a very heartfelt, passionate game for both teams, trying to get a win. So we'll see who it's on. And it might be the ball for ELAC with their onside recovery.
But if they move him back for a personal foul call right here,
That's
that changes it from the
everything.
45-yard line to the 30-yard line. I mean, I think a quarterback should be able to get the ball within the 10-yard line from the 45, but you move back to the 30.
That's a long heave.
That's a long toss from your backup quarterback.
So still waiting to hear the official ruling. So unsportsmanlike on East Los Angeles. That's a huge point you just made, Alex. 15-yard penalty backwards. So an onside recovery, but you got to throw 65 yards to get in the end zone. So another chance for East Los Angeles. We will see the Immortal prevent. Don't let him score defense.
This is when you start throwing your receivers back out there, too.
Yeah. Don't see one out there for the Marauders. So the 30-yard line, 2.7 seconds left. Just like you asked for in the pregame. Last play of the game, 2-point lead for AVC. Amaya throwing it deep downfield, and it broken up and incomplete, and that's the official final. Antelope Valley with the win on the road, their first win of 2017. They beat East Los Angeles 16-14. You mentioned that great point, Alex, about that penalty on ELAC on sportsmanlike, 15 yards. The ball only went 40 yards. In that last play of the game.
You just got to be smarter than that when it comes down to situations. With this loss, that is now the 3rd loss in 2 years at home for ELAC.
So a huge loss against an 0-2 team, but give credit to Antelope Valley with a great defensive game plan against this spread offense team, and they made ELAC work for every single play. That's just a great give credit to Jeff Staneker, the defensive coordinator for AVC, with the game plan, and it worked out to them to perfection. So we give thanks to all of those that made this podcast possible. AVC, Coach Jalika, Coach Cadinez, Al Cohn, the AD at East Los Angeles, Matt Henson, our producer, and you, sir, Alex Randolph. Thank you for being a part of us.
Thank you for
tonight.
having me. I appreciate it. It's been a pleasure.
Joe is saying so long to you from Weingart Stadium in East Los Angeles. Your final AVC with the win. They're now 1-2, 16-14. ELAC is now 1-2. Take care and enjoy the rest of your weekend.